Hi, Team Self. I'm Amy, and this is Reese. And we have a great 30-minute body weight workout that's going to focus on your core and cardio. In this workout, you can expect triple climbers, glute bridge marches, star toe touches, up-down planks, and squat thrusts. We're going to get started with a warm-up. We've got 4 moves. We'll do them for 30 seconds each, back-to-back with no rest. And then we'll take a 60-second rest at the end and repeat that circuit one more time. First move up, jumping jacks. Are you ready?
Let's get it.
All right, let's do this in 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks. Nice and easy here. Really just kind of getting the blood moving here. Hands overhead, touching. No need to rush these. Taking some deep breaths in and out. Just warming up your body. Less than 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. We're going into alternate toe touches. You're just going to swing your leg forward and tap your toe. I'll show you this from the other side. You're going to swing here, tap your toe. No need to get your leg straight. If your leg is here, totally fine. You can bend that leg. Just keep moving. Try to take your arms wide. We're going opposite toe to opposite hand. And in 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go right into inchworms now, hinging at the hip, walking it out into a high plank, and then tap opposite hand to shoulder. And then walk it back and stand it on up. Nice and slow. No need to rush. You're actually going to do this one more time. So really just learn the movement this time. Keeping your core tight, keeping your back straight. Let's do one more as we move into our next warm-up move. Now that we're in the high plank, swing your right foot forward and stretch that hand up to the ceiling for an easy twist. Come back to your high plank and do the opposite side. Just a nice easy twist to really open up your hips. You should feel free that you can stay in this move as long as you want in terms of really stretching out each side. Okay, and in 3, 2, and 1. Great. Walk it on back, stand it up. Woo, shake it out. You've got 60 seconds of rest now, and then we're going to come right back and repeat that circuit again. Okay, we're coming back. Are you feeling okay?
Definitely.
A little bit warmer. We're going to do that one more time with jumping jacks here in 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks, second round. Remember that warm-ups are really important because you really need to prime your muscles for this workout. We're going to be doing a lot of dynamic movements, and that's why we're warming up this way instead of with static stretches. We're going to go into those alternating toe touches next. Keep breathing. We're up to toe touches in 5, 3, 2, 1. Into those alternating toe touches. We're swinging opposite hand to opposite toe. If your hamstrings are not as flexible, you bend that knee and just try to take it up. This is really about opening up your hips a little bit. It should feel really nice if you're doing this first thing in the morning. I'm going to turn front and get ready. We're going into that inchworm, into shoulder tap. In 3, 2, and 1. Hinging at the hip, walking it out, tap, tap, and then walk it back up. Stand up. Exhale at the top, hinge at the hip, walk it out, tap, tap. Here we're just warming up our core, really starting to engage those muscles. Walk it out, tap, tap, stand it back up. We'll squeeze in one more rep, and then we're gonna go right into that hip opener. Tap, tap, and now into our hip opener, swinging your right foot forward and extending up, hand down. This is another hip opener, kind of like your alternating toe touches. And now just getting some nice rotational movement in. Just kind of warming up your spine so that we feel really prepped. 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, exhale, grab some water. You've got 60 seconds of rest, and then we'll start on that workout. Great job with that warm-up. We're going to get right into this workout. We've got 45 seconds on the clock, and we're going to start with a triple climber. It's kind of like a mountain climber. Are you ready?
Let's get it.
All right, let's do this. I'm going to talk you through it. Down into a plank, and 3, 2, and 1. Triple climbers. So we take our knee out to the side, take it back, take it down to the center like a regular mountain climber, take it back, and then cross it over to the other side. Now you can speed this up once you get the hang of it. So out, center, and side, and then switch to the other side. So we're going out, center, and then cross it on over. I love this move. It's kind of like a combination of all mountain climbers that you can do in one. How do you feel, Reese?
Definitely feeling this one.
This is a fun one. If this is too much, just do regular mountain climbers straight down the middle, but we've only got 5 more seconds. And in 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, great job. You've got 15 seconds of rest now as you transition into your next move, which is going to be a glute bridge march. So come down onto your backs and get ready here in 3, 2, and 1. Lift those hips up. And now we're just going to march our feet, alternating right and left while your hips stay elevated throughout. Really think about pulling in your core. Really think about engaging your glutes here, and just keep marching those feet back and forth. It doesn't have to be fast. If this is too much for you, I just want glute bridges. Hips come down, and then hips come back up. As you bring your hips down, you're going to press your low back into the mat, and then raise again, and really squeeze your glutes at the top. But if you can, try and join us here. Less than 10 seconds left, and then you get a little break. Keep marching it. 3, 2, and 1. Bring those hips down. Now we're going to transition into a star toe touch. Again, I'm going to talk you through this. If you already know the move, just watch Reese in the back there. In 3, 2, and 1. Take a squat, and then we're going to tap to the front, to the side, to the back on a diagonal, while I'm keeping the squat on my left. Let me show you from another angle. So I'm squatting here. Hips are engaged, my back is flat. I tap to the front, side, back on a diagonal. Here we go, keep moving. The idea is that you don't need to stand up at all. You're just really keeping this glute engaged, really feeling it working. If this gets to be too much at any point, stand it up for a minute, shake it out, come right back into that squat. Tap, tap, and tap. Keep moving. You're almost there. 3, in 2, and in 1. Whew. Stand it up, shake out that leg. You feel it? Yeah. You can really feel it in that glute. You've got a little bit of a rest, and we're going to repeat that now on the other side. So this time you're going to be moving out with your left foot. And in 3, 2, and 1. Tap forward, side, and back. And now I'm going to stay really light here on my left foot. I'm not like stepping back. This is not like a lunge or something. I'm staying really light, just tapping the foot, keeping all of that weight in my right glute. That's what we're working here. Your right glute, also your core, always engaged, so that you're not like You're not popping your booty out. Your core is nice and engaged so that your back stays flat. Keep moving. You're almost there. Just about 10 seconds left. And then we're going to go into up-down planks. And time. Stand it on up, shake it out. You've got a bit of a transition here as we move to the floor. Now we're going to do up-down planks. This is another great core move. Set it up, nice and strong, in 3, 2, and 1. So high plank, lower onto one forearm, lower onto the other forearm. Then you're going to stand it on up, stand it on up. If you can, try to remember to alternate sides. I know it's a lot to think about if you're new to this move. Not a big deal if you do it all on the same side. But if you can, try to alternate the hands each time that you go down and come up. Now the key thing here, you really want to think about engaging your core so that you're not rocking. I'm not doing this. There's not like a lot of movement to it. You're really going to keep your hips as stable as you can. Take your feet wide. That'll help. In 3, and 2, and 1. Woo! Feeling that one. All right, stand it on up. This is our last move of the circuit, and we're going to do squat thrusts. Are you ready?
Get it.
All right, let's do this. In 3, in 2, and in 1. Take it down, jump it back, stand it on up, exhale at the top. Down, back, breathe at the top. This is nice and simple, just a little cardio. In this circuit, you're really going to squeeze your glutes every time you stand. Really make sure you're keeping your hips engaged, your glutes engaged, your core engaged, and keep moving. You've got less than 20 seconds on the clock. I know you can do this. Keep going. You've got a 60-second rest right around the corner. Let's keep it up. Keep breathing in 3, 2, 1. Woo! That is it. That's your first circuit. We're going to come back in 60 seconds and do that 2 more times. Get some water. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome back. Hope you got some water. We're on circuit 2 of 3. We're going to get started with those triple climbers one more time. In 3, in 2, and 1. Now this is your second time through, so you know the move. So now think about what can you refine, what can you make better. Can you get your knee a little bit higher up? If you weren't touching the first time, can you actually touch your tricep this time? Can you actually touch the opposite tricep this time? Really get over for that twist. Keep moving. And remember, if you need to modify, you're right here. You're just doing mountain climbers, really focusing on keeping that core tight, and keeping your shoulders directly over your wrists. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Sit it on down. You've got 15 seconds here to transition into your glute bridge march. Lay down, but don't get too comfortable. We're going to move again. In 3, 2, and 1. Hips up, and just marching it out. Really think about isolating each glute, each side of your butt, as each foot comes up. Think about keeping that core pulled nice and tight. One more variation for you to try. If that's too much, and this feels too simple, just doing a normal glute bridge feels too simple, you can also do a single leg glute bridge right here. And then just watch your time and try to transition to the other side when you're about halfway through. You've got less than 10 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Sit it on up. And now we're going to move into those star toe touches. We're going to be stepping out on the right foot first. Just remember, all of that weight stays right in your left glute. Give me a nice little squat. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Step forward, tap to the side, step back on a diagonal. Forward, side, back on a diagonal. As you're doing this, make sure you're keeping that glute nice and tight. Your core is engaged. And you're keeping that knee right over your foot. So your knee is not tracking in. It's not going out. It's staying right over your foot. Keep moving. And now remember, your back is nice and straight. So your core is pulled in so that your back stays nice and straight. You're not arching your back. Less than 10 seconds. Keep moving. You get a little break in 3, 2, and 1. Stand it on up. Shake that leg out. How's it feeling?
Oh, it's burning.
Yeah. Get a nice little tap. Sometimes I do that.
Yeah.
That helps. And now we're going to go to the other side. You know the move. 3, 2, and 1. Tap to the front, side, and back. You can take this nice and slow. You can speed it up. Try to stay with us. You can do this. Not too many more moves. Breezing through this circuit. Keep moving. Less than 30 seconds on the clock. And now, as you're doing this, remember, I'm not stepping forward and putting any weight on that toe. I'm not stepping forward and putting any weight on this toe. It's really just a tap. Each time is a tap. You're inside 10 seconds. Keep going, guys. Almost there. Here we go. 3, 2, finish that rep. 1. Woo! Stand it up. Shake it out. You've only got 2 more moves. We're going to go into an up-down plank. So move it back down to the mat. And if you started on the right hand last time, start on the left hand this time. Keep it crafty. 3, 2, and 1. I started down, so I'm actually climbing up first. That's okay. Wherever you are, start there. You'll get better. Just remember, as you're doing this, you're trying to keep your hips as stable as possible. Something that can help with that, take your feet even wider. It doesn't matter if your feet are as wide as your mat, that's totally okay. I would rather see that than see like the rocking every time you come up and come down. It's really about that stabilization of your core, keeping your hips very stable. Keep breathing, almost there. In 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Whew. And you know what's coming up, Reese?
Oh, yeah.
Squat thrust. This is your last move of the circuit. Give me everything you got. You got 60 seconds of rest after this. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Jump it back. Stand it on up. Breathe. Woo! I'm feeling it now. How about you, Reese?
Definitely feeling it.
Okay. Keep breathing. Core is tight. Every time you come down, shoulders over wrists. Breathing. Whew. Really squeezing your glutes at the top. Can you take up that speed a little bit more during this third round? I'm going to push Reese. I'm going to make him go really fast, and I want you to match him at home. Here we go. Only 5 more seconds. Give me 1 more rep. And woo, you are done. Get some water. You've got 60 seconds of rest. We're going to do that circuit one more time. You're on your last and final circuit. Hope you got some water. We're gonna get started again with those triple climbers for the last time. So really, give me everything you've got this time. Here we go, in 3, and in 2, and 1. I'm gonna try to move through these a little bit faster this time, do a little bit less talking, and let you really focus. Is your back straight? Is your core pulled in? I'm thinking about the same thing. Just keep moving here. You've only got about 20 seconds left. If you've been doing regular mountain climbers, see if you can take it up. Here we go. And in 3, 2, 1, finish that rep. Woo! Now swing your legs around. We're going right into the glute bridge march. You know I'm always going to ask you to finish that rep. Even if the clock runs down, you finish that rep. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Hips are up, and we're just marching it out. This should almost feel like a nice active rest after that last move that we just did. So make sure you're taking some deep breaths, catching your breath, really squeezing your glutes every time, really working to get those knees high, flexing that foot each time. Can you get your hips an inch higher? Can you get them a little bit higher? You've got less than 10 seconds, and this is your last time doing this move. Give it all you got. Woo, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Sit it on up. Now we're gonna move into those star toe touches. We're gonna step out with the right foot first. How you doing?
Feeling it.
Hanging in there. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Step to the front, side, and back. Just keep breathing here. This is a nice little balance. You should really feel this in your core. I know you're not doing sit-ups, but you're still using your core, always. Really make sure that your low abs are staying engaged so that your back isn't arching at all. I think that's like the first thing that goes is people start arching their back and they relax their core because they're thinking about their glutes, they're thinking about their feet. Make sure you're keeping that core engaged. You have got less than 10 seconds. Keep moving. You can do this. If it's starting to burn, try to think about something else. You've only got 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Shake it out. It goes by pretty quick, right? It goes by fast. It goes by kind of fast. All right, we're going to do the other side now. I'm telling you it goes by fast. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Step forward. Side. This is your last side, last time doing these moves. Keep moving. Squeeze that glute. Squeeze those abs. Stay very light on your toes. Who says you can't get a good workout without any equipment? This is tough, right?
Definitely.
A little bit of balance here. Less than 20 seconds. Whew. Keep breathing. You guys can do this. I know you've got this. You're inside 10 seconds. Woo! I'm feeling that burn now. Oh my gosh, here we go. Keep it up. And time. Stand it on up. Shake it out. Here we go. We're going into those up-down planks. Take it down to the mat. Take a deep breath. Here we go. We're getting started in 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, down, up, up. Remember, you're thinking about keeping your hips super, super stable. Those hips are not moving. If you had a cup of coffee, it could balance on your low back. That's how stable your hips are. Keep breathing here. Less than 20 seconds. If you're tired, hold that forearm plank. Hold that high plank. Otherwise, stay with us. Here we go. In 3, in 2, and 1. Woo! You are on your last move. Are you ready for this?
Let's get it.
I said I was going to push Reese. Here we go with those squat thrusts. He's going to move fast. You try to keep up with him at home. 3, 2, and 1. Let's hit it. If you can, try to match his pace. Breathe at the top. Woo. See how fast you can move through this. It's like a half burpee. So really try to push your speed a little. This is it. Leave it all on the mat. Keep moving. Woo. Are you matching Reese? You've got less than 10 seconds. Just a few more reps in 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, great job, Reese. How are you feeling?
Tired.
You're okay.
Yeah.
Look, we get out of breath too. You've got 60 seconds of rest, and then we're gonna come back. We have a little surprise. You're not done yet. Hang in there. Great job, everyone. You crushed that workout. I'm so proud of you. Really good job. Like I said, we're not done yet. We have an AMRAP coming up. AMRAP stands for as many rounds as possible. And we're going to put 4 minutes on the clock, and then you're going to do 3 moves back to back, no rest. And we're just going to keep going, and we're going to let that 4-minute clock run down. I'll walk you through the moves. Let's get it ready. You're going into squats first. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Squat it down. Stand it up. You've got 8 reps. Count, move at your own pace, and then we're going to go into squat thrusts. Now it's 8 for me. Squat thrust, 8 reps. Stand it up. Think of this as a quick burnout. You're just going to keep moving. Reese, what number are we up to?
5.
5. Okay, that makes 6. And 8, now we're going into mountain climbers. Take it down. Each side is 1. Nice and easy. Stand it back up. We're going right back into squats. 8 reps. Now you've done the circuit once. Now you know the moves. So don't slow down. Just keep moving. Are we at 8?
One more.
1 more. Here we go. I wish we were at 8. Down into squat thrusts. Stand it up. Are you breathing? Are you thinking about form? How many rounds can you fit in of this little circuit in your 4-minute clock? What are we at, Reese?
Last one.
Last one. Take it down into mountain climbers. Woo! Those go quick. Stand it down. We're back at squats. I'll show you from the front. Keep moving. Keep breathing. How you doing, Reese?
Good.
What are we up to? Is this 7?
That's the last one.
Oh, squat thrust. Here we go. Jump it back. Stand it up. You do not have to be matching our pace at home. In fact, you may want to go even faster. I'd love to see how many of these you can fit in your 4 minutes. Down to mountain climbers. Whew. Stand it on up. Back into those squats. Guess what? You're inside the 2-minute mark, which means you're more than halfway there. Here we go. Don't let your form slack. Squat thrust. Here we go. Maybe for that last minute, you try out a burpee. I don't know. You've only got 1 minute left. You could do anything in a minute. Think about it on your next round. Keep moving. Mountain climbers. Stand it up for those squats. Okay. Keep going, guys. Woo! You are in 3 and in 2 And in 1, you've only got 1 minute left. So now, really hit it. This is your last 60 seconds. If you wanted to try a burpee, now is your chance. Keep breathing. Let's move into those mountain climbers. Woo! And squats. 30 seconds on the clock. Can you finish one more round in this 30 seconds? How fast can you move? Can you get through those squat thrusts? Keep moving, guys. Less than 10 seconds. Can you finish whatever exercise you're on? 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Take a deep breath. Take 60 seconds of rest. We're gonna come back and bring you a cool down. Amazing job. Great job, everyone at home. You crushed that workout. We are so proud of you. Join us now for a cool down. Take a few steps to the side of your mat, and you're just going to cross your left foot over your right, and then lean it down for a stretch. If your hands don't come to the ground, that's fine. Hands can come to your ankles. Hands can come to your shins. Just take some deep breaths here. Now stand it on up. Swap to the other side, right leg over left, hinge down. This should feel really nice after all of that hard work. Stand it on up. And now we're going to come out into an inchworm. Walk it on out. Stay in that high plank for just a second. And then swing your left foot forward. And kind of settle in. Feel that hip stretch. Kind of like you did in the warm-up, but like more low-key now. And when you're ready, drop that back knee. Sit on up. And feel that nice hip flexor stretch on the front of your body. Try not to collapse your hips all the way forward. Try to stay a little bit upright. Try to keep your abs engaged a little so that you really feel that stretch. And when you're ready, lean back. Flex your left foot. Now hinge at the hip over a straight left leg so that you get this nice deep hamstring stretch. So many times if we spend our days sitting, your hamstrings can get really tight over time. So this should feel really nice. A few more deep breaths here. Then put your foot down. Gently lift that back knee up. Step back into a high plank, and we're going to do the other side. Swing your right foot forward. Just relax for a minute. If your flexibility allows, you can come down to your forearms here, but no need to push it. When you're ready, gently lower that back knee to the floor. Sit it on up, keeping that core nice and engaged, feeling that stretch along your hip flexor. You feel better now, Reese?
Definitely.
Okay, that's good. That's what we like to hear. And when you're ready, same thing. You're going to flex that foot, straighten your right leg, and then you're hinging at the hip to come over your right leg. Just try to think about keeping a bit of a flat back here. Try not to round your spine and come all the way down. Like, look how flexible I am, Mom. Not really. Try to keep that flat back, hinging at the hip, and really feeling that stretch. Just another second. Put that foot down. Gently pick your knee up. We're coming back to that plank. Hold here for just a second. Now walk it on back. And stand it on up very slowly, one vertebrae at a time, rolling it up. Raise your shoulders all the way up to your ears, and then let them drop as you exhale. Great job, everyone. If you loved this workout, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss another workout from Self, and we'll see you back soon.